It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Luck on first down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got a man. Complete. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 93 yards. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To throw, it's Brees. And the pressure gets to Brees as he's taken down. Anthony Walker just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Brees. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 2-yard touchdown run, and the Colts are able to grow their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Mike, 55, right there.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Going deep here for Matthews. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hairston. And he will take this all the way down to the 38. Yard line. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Lott. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Got an open man. That's Campbell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts add on to their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Typically down in the 1st half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 73 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the 1st half. You do have the entire 2nd half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
On 1st down, it's Lott. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's Breeze to throw. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Here's Breeze. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Now a play fake, and it's locked. Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. T.Y. Hilton once again, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. A shotgun snap for Locke. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Breeze. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Saints on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 14. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming. Kill. Rush in. 11. Mike, 55.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, Delta.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice, safe throw, and a good one.
Yeah, I'm still down. Nah, talking to Goose.
He can run.
Damn.
But this will get out. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze going to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
What'd you say, Goo?
So maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the
You got to get another headset.
The wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't have to block the defender. He can run.
And I think the ball's out.
Damn, that nigga made me fumble, boy.
And some space here.
Shit, he hit that nigga hard as a motherfucker. Hey, my boy, you can't,
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to
do a truck and not time it right. They gonna make you fumble.
Good for your team.
being chased out left. And he'll go down here right
away. Well, my fumble at on Breeze. This nigga got Drew Brees. Goddamn me.
Now that was not a bad scramble.
Running out the pocket.
He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now here's a timeout.
Fuck that play up. Let me call timeout.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Breeze. And he finds Cole.
They wrong for that, boy.
Down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing now is Breeze.
Come on, give me that pick, man.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I'm right down, man. Give me the pick.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just...
Come on, I knew where he was going with that, man. Man, the motherfucker, boy.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he'll get in.
What happened?
Draw themselves 2 points closer. He hits the big target for the 2-point try.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Luck off the bootleg. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. And the catch made by Hilton. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's...
Now, I just been playing Madden.
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they...
Yeah, because I'm on the phone. I got AO on speaker and I'm streaming.
You cannot write these guys off just yet.
No.
Like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game?
He ain't like nobody in my stream or nothing.
Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They did not want to tackle that nigga.
Tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they're
under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Anthony Walker able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Darius Leonard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Off to Thomas on the left side. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now he's into the clear. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 88 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready. Yellow waiting. Get this worm on.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 31, Breeze. And now here is another interception. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys are...
Go on whooping this nigga ass, boy. Man, 42-15.
Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Luck now to throw. Able to power through. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Luck, and he's going to go down again. Cameron Jordan in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Spot right.
Back to throw, Luck. Flush to his right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former 1st-round pick, Patrick Robinson. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were tight.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. After the interception, it's Luck. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Looking to throw it. Keeps himself upright. Shreds the tackle. Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, Luck. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
You still